Hello and welcome to Lazy Lion Pride. That's right, look at these lazy lions just lazing around here like they got nothing better to do. Hey, this is a watch me video, so you should be sitting back, relaxing, and watch to see how this problem is solved. Once you're done, you're going to want to either copy these, all the notes from this onto your portfolio cover or into your notebook, whichever your teacher prefers. And let's move on to the scenario. Meet the laziest pride of lions in the entire continent of Africa. That's right, here they are. This pride of cats has found 6 trees that overlap with thick branches intertwining from one tree to the next. The lazy lions divide each tree into 3/4 parts. Each lion gets 3/4 of a tree for napping. How many of these lazy lions are sleeping in the trees here? Hint, how many 3/4 are in 6? Alrighty, so once again, here is our hint. How many 3/4 are in 6? So the first thing I'm going to do is create 6 fraction boxes that are going to represent these trees here, okay? So let's go ahead and do that right here. I'm going to create, here we go. This is very exciting. So I got one tree, and then I've got another tree. That's 2. Oops, so I want about the same size. And then I'm going to make another tree. That's 3. And I'm going to make another tree. That's 4. Very exciting, my friends. I know you can hardly stand it, right? I gotta make that a little longer. Okay, now I need a little bit more room, and then I'm going to make another tree here. That's 5. And one more tree. We'll make 6 trees. Oh my goodness. Lovely. All right, and I'm going to just move that tree up a bit. So now each of these trees is going to be cut into 3/4 parts, right? So that means I got to draw, to make 4 parts, I got to draw 3 lines, right? So I'm going to go, and I'm going to just go right on across. No, I'm not. I'm going to go 1. I'm going to just kind of go across, though. And then 2. And then 3. We'll make 4 parts in each of those. And then 1, 2, and 3. We'll make 4 parts in each of those, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and each of these has 4 parts. So now I want to come back to my question, the super question right here. How many 3/4 are in 6, right? So how many 3/4 are in these 6 trees, right? Because remember, each box is representing a tree, right? So if I look here, I've got 1, 2, 3 right there. So I'm going to color in those 3, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to color in, I've got 1 here, and then I've got 2, 3 here. So watch what I do with that. I'm going to color this a different color, and I'll color this one 1 right here. And then I'm going to color these 2. So that's 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to go back to my other color of green again, and I'm going to color in 1. Where am I? 1, 2. I got 2 there, and then I've got a third one right here, right? And then I'm going to color in a different color again. I'm going to color in right here, 1, 2, 3, right? And then I've got another group of 3 here. I can use, whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. So I'm going to come back here and now color in 1, 2, 3 here. And then I've got next color again, change this up, and I got 1 here, and then I've got 2, 3 right there, right? And then I'm going to pick a new color again, and I've got 1 here, 1, 2 there, right? And then a third one right here, right? And then I've got to pick another color, and now I got another group of 3 here, right? So as you see, each of these is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 out of 4, and then 1, 2, 3 out of 4, 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 and then 1, 2, 3, right? So how many groups of 3/4 are in 6? let's go ahead and count these bad boys up, right? And I've got 1 right here. Whoops, let's use black. 1 right here. I've got with this one, I got 2 right there. Then I got 3 here. Then 4 right there. 5 right there. 6 right there. 7 between those. And voila, 8 right there. So there are 8 cats sleeping in those 6 trees there. And that's very exciting, I know. All right, this is how you would illustrate it. Let's go ahead and look at the algorithm. Now, if you notice, it's the 6 that's getting divided up into the 3/4, right? I have 6 holes that are getting divided by this 3/4. So when you write this, you're going to write 6 divided by 3/4, right? So 6 can also be thought of as 6 over 1. So I'm going to just rewrite that as 6 over 1 divided by 3/4, right? Now, there's 2 different ways you can do this, all right? Some people teach to do mountains and valleys, right? So you can go up and create a mountain here, and then you could create a valley here, right? And I'll show you that in a second. The other way is you can, with division of fractions, you can multiply the reciprocal. Now, the reciprocal is, in this case, if we have 3/4, you're going to flip it upside down. So the numbers will be different, but you see how I flip it upside down, and now all of a sudden the 4 is on top and the 3 is on the bottom, right? That's called multiplying the reciprocal. Well, hang on a second. Let's get rid of these and just rewrite it the correct way. So I've got 6 over 1, and I'm going to multiply instead of divide the reciprocal, so I'll put the 4 on top and the 3 on the bottom. So 4 over 3, right? Now, with multiplying fractions, you just multiply the numerators and you multiply the denominators, right? So I'm going to go 6 times 4 is going to give me 24. And then I've got 3 times 1 is going to give me 3, right? Now, I always tell my students you can think of fractions in 3 ways. You can say 24/3, 24 out of 3, or in this case, you can say, because you want to reduce it, and this is an improper or top-heavy fraction, you can say 24 divided by 3, right? So I'll just take 24 and divide it by 3, right? Well, 3 times 8 will give me 24, right? And then that zeroes out, my friend, right? So 8 is your answer. And as you see, it agrees with our illustration right here, which is always beautiful, my friends. Hey, let's say the other way, because I said you could take this and multiply the reciprocal, right? Which is flipping it upside down, the second fraction. Or you can use mountains and valleys. Now, if I use a mountain, I'm going to create a mountain here by multiplying this. 1 times 3 will give me the 3 right down here, right? And then if I use a valley, and I'll do a valley in a different color, 6 times 4 will give me the 24 right here. And as you see, this here agrees with multiplying the reciprocal. So it's really the same thing, it's just a different strategy. Instead of rewriting it and going, I'm going to multiply the reciprocal, you just use a mountain here and a valley here, and you get the exact same answer of 24/3, right? Which then gets reduced to 8. And that, my friends, is how to solve this problem. So until next time, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon.